Hey you guys, so I just want to give a big thank you to my friends at Keen for sponsoring today's video. Keen provides access to professional psychics and spiritual advisors. If you've never gotten a personal psychic reading, I think now is definitely the time to give it a try. The general readings on YouTube are awesome, but if you want something specific for you, whether you need answers on career, clarity on life's changes, if you're seeking answers in your love life or relationships, I definitely recommend that you get a personal psychic reading. With Keen, you can get an instant psychic reading anytime, 24/7, whenever you need answers. You never have to wait. There's always someone available to help you. Or if you develop a relationship with your advisor, you can easily schedule a call whenever it's convenient. I know you guys have heard me recommend and talk about Keen time and time again. It's because I actually use the service myself and I trust it. Keen is so confident that they actually back their readings with a satisfaction guarantee. So if you're wondering about the price of a personal psychic reading, Keen is one of the most affordable ways to get a psychic reading, and each week Keen sends its users discounts on readings. And I have a special offer for you guys. When you use my link in the description, visit trykeen.com/passionate, and as a new Keen customer, you can try your first 10 minutes for only $1.99. So thank you again to Keen for sponsoring today's video. Let's get into your reading. Hey Scorpio, happy Scorpio season. I send you all much love and light. Let's see what's coming in for your love life in November. Okay, you guys, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn. I'm a psychic medium. This is Passionate Heart Tarot. We're going to take a look at your love life in November. Okay, you guys, I hope that you're all doing great. I send you all much love and light. Let's get into your reading, okay? Before I begin, just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. Wow, this is interesting. This is overall the energy Tower, Sagittarius. Are you guys dealing with a Sagittarius? Could be your moon or rising signs. I wonder if any of you are on the cusp of Sagittarius. Anyway, it's here. There could be cross watchers. This is the energy coming through in November. It almost looks like something, it's almost like it goes into a tailspin. Just know this, like if any of you guys are in connections and you feel like it's hanging on by a thread, you don't know what you're still holding on to, like you question why you're still dealing with this person, I honestly see like you may end up cutting it off. You guys may end up in a separation, breaking up. That's, I mean, just to see this as the overall energy coming in, that's what I see going on. And it almost looks like there's this funny dynamic, because even though it looks like it will get cut off if it is dangling, it's like it's not a clean break. It's not a clean break. It's still like carrying on with this person throughout the month, going back and forth with this person throughout the month. There's potential for that. And then I feel like ultimately, because if any of you are in separation from them now, I just feel like it's not a clean break, and that's why I see this energy of maybe going back and forth with this person, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, hesitancy. That's what I can see. And for others of you, that could be what's coming in. It's funny because it's like breaking up, going your separate ways, but then like I see you kind of letting your guard down to this person, because the Queen of Swords in reverse, like kind of letting your guard down to them, but then not fully embracing it. So it's kind of like it doesn't make a clean break. It doesn't make a clean break. So I see Pisces energy coming through as well. Scorpio, you could be dealing with a Pisces. It could be your moon or rising signs, or there could be cross watchers here. Some of you could like just simply choose to stop dealing with someone. It looks like it's a relationship to me though. But for others of you, maybe you don't look at the thing like a full-blown relationship, and maybe you choose to stop dealing with someone this month. But it's kind of like still dropping your guard at times with them. I think ultimately there'll be some kind of, I kind of want to say drama, because I mean this is very emotional. So I feel like there will be highs and lows for someone emotionally throughout the month, but then ultimately, I think it'll get to the point where things are really cut off. It just looks like it doesn't end up that way at first. Like breaking up with someone, then you're still kind of dealing with them. That's what I can see. So I do wonder, are you guys in a situation like this now? Have you recently separated from someone, broke up with them? Just know that I can see the energy there. Like if you vowed and like you swore to yourself, no, I'm not going to deal with this person anymore. I see you really letting your guard down. It's almost like it's not really over. But do you want that? That's why I'm saying that to you, Scorpio. Like, do you want that, or do you really feel like it's time to be done and make a clean break? It's almost like it'll be better if you have it in your mind what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. Because I feel like this person, or for some reason, you get pulled back into it. You get pulled back into it. It could even be against your better judgment. Okay, I want to look at the Fool card. Now, there could be cross watchers here, or others of you that feel like the energy could be reversed, like the shoe could be on the other foot. You know, you may, yeah, it could be reversed depending on how this goes for you. It's funny that these are repeating like that. The Magician, the way that someone goes, so the tables might turn, because it's the way that someone goes from feeling like they had no control to now feeling like they have all the control. That's what it's like. So the tables will turn. So even if you feel like the shoe was on the other foot, and maybe even someone broke up with you, I think that you may let your guard down to them. I see that. But it's also because there's some kind of power that this person gets from it. It's almost like they get power in what they will not do. I think that someone just has to avoid hasty decisions. Avoid hasty decisions. Because I can see that the person who is the cautious one has all the power. And what I mean by that is the way that the tables turn. It's like, oh, you wouldn't take a chance on me before, or you turned me away before, you walked away from me, you're coming back. It's like that energy. Now I'll decide how things are gonna go. I'll say yes or no. The choice is mine. There's almost something very empowering by that energy. So then I still see the same outcome, where whoever it is that gains the power like that, the tables turn and they finally feel like they're put in a position where they have some kind of control over the way that things are going to go. I even still see, because that's where the dynamic is, but I even still see them choosing to walk away, to cut it off. So, to simplify it, it's almost like if you guys have had someone break up with you, and And they're trying to come back around. Because remember I told you, it's not like really a clean break. I know when you're in this moment, it can feel like it's permanent, but it's not. So it's not like a clean break. So I just feel like they're going to come back around. That's what I can see. They're going to come back around, but now it's like, oh, the tables have turned and I'm not sure about you now. That's what this energy is like. So the power being flipped. Whoever is like the most kind of controlling in the connection, and I don't say that in a bad way, but maybe for whoever, I don't know, because it just seems like there's an imbalance of power here somehow. That doesn't mean that it's in a disrespectful way, or it doesn't seem like that to me, but there's definitely an imbalance of power. Now, whoever feels like the other one was maybe, I don't know, out of their league somehow, maybe had more than them. It's funny the way that I'm doing this because of the way that it's like a whole swap in the energy. So someone's going to have their time. Someone's going to have their time to feel like they're in control, to feel like they have the power, to feel like they'll decide their future. They'll decide whether or not they still want to like deal with this. I hope that I'm like helping you guys see the way that it'll play out. It's like something gets cut off, but then there's all these little lingering energies in the meantime before the ties fully get severed. Okay, so if you have had someone walk away from you, they're going to come back, and that's where the tables turn. Because you're the one now that's like, no, I'm not sure. I'll think about it, that kind of thing. Okay, I want to look at this Magician. So it's good news for someone. It's good news for someone if they feel... I'm just trying to describe like that feeling that they have of, I don't want to say it the wrong way, because I don't want to imply that it's like disrespectful or like degrading or belittling. It's not like that. It's like whoever just felt like the other one was like more powerful than them. Could have to do with like maybe even their position in life, their career. Maybe how much money they make or have, maybe even some of like their material possessions that they have. It's almost, I mean, whatever it is personally that makes someone feel like their person just has more power than them. The energy gets swapped, and it's like I'm the one that's in the driver's seat now. It's almost like this person, because what Spirit is showing me is the way that it's not like they come crawling back. It's not like that. It's not belittling. It's not degrading, but I guess there would be like a sense of humbleness to it with the way that this person, because I feel like it's the both of you, like they let their guard down. They kind of humble themselves, and then you let your guard down and like listen to what they have to say, hear them out. But you do it from a place of now knowing you can be you can be confident, like, because you have control over things. So someone's gonna, in a funny way, someone's gonna get what they wanted for a while. They're gonna get what they wanted for a while. But then I feel like they have a lot of the power because they're like, you know what, it's too little too late. You should have done this before. Now I'm not sure about you. That's what the energy is like. Okay, guys? I want to look at this Magician. Lovers are coming through in reverse. Gemini's energy is here. There could be Gemini cross watchers, or it could be your moon or rising sign, Scorpio. Or it could be your person's energy. just feel like someone needs to avoid doing something that they'll regret. Maybe not be hasty and cut things off so quickly and abruptly. Because I feel like the person who cuts things off is the one that tries to come back and mend the connection. That's why it's not a clean break. Because maybe they did it from a place where they were just like being hasty, not thinking things through, being impatient. I feel like there's a lot of energy of impatience throughout the month. So I think that's important for someone to keep in mind, to not let their lack of patience get the best of them. Because I feel like that's even something that can lead to things being disrupted like that. Like this, okay? Let me look at the Magician. See, that's the thing. That's the thing about it. Someone is going to make things harder on themselves than it needs to be. Aries energy is also here, you guys. You could be dealing with an Aries, or could be moon or rising signs. There could be cross watchers. See, that's the thing. It's like, okay, I walked away from you. Maybe I did something that I shouldn't have done so hasty. I surrender. I humble myself. I want to come back. The tables are going to turn. That's all that you guys really need to know. Like, that's like the most important thing to take away from the reading. I know there's like a lot of little details, but what Spirit is showing me is the way that the tables are going to turn. And like, whoever tried to be in control of everything, tried to have everything their way, or whatever the dynamic is, they're not going to be in control of things anymore. And whoever walked away is going to be the one that tries to come back. But then ultimately what I see happening is like interactions with each other, hearing what this person has to say. It's like not making a clean break, so still dealing with each other throughout the month. But then ultimately someone maybe even just seeing their own worth. Seeing that there's nothing missing in them, seeing things clearly, like what they shouldn't have put up with, what they don't want to deal with, because someone takes their power back majorly. And it's almost like, oh my God, I was so crazy about you, and now I feel like stable, I feel grounded, I feel like I'm listening to my head, trusting my head more. So you guys could have, like, I wonder how this energy will go for you, Scorpio, because you guys could have someone that, I wonder if anyone has broken up with you, done something like hasty, dumped you, something like that, because they don't want to be patient. And they're going to come back around. I just feel like this person, they dug their own hole and they created an uphill battle for themselves. And they find that once they get to the top of that hill that they had to climb, there's not going to be someone waiting for them with open arms. So, you know, think about it from this direction as well, Scorpio, because, you know, this is general, so there's a lot of you, it depends on how it goes for you. If you're the one who chooses to like let your maybe temper even get the best of you, or like just your frustrations or lack of patience, and you choose to kind of cut this person off or break up with them as a way to gain power and control, it could backfire on you. I will say that. But you know, I never know which way this goes, because there's, like I said, it's general and it could go either way, but that's what I see. It backfiring on this person. And yeah, you may, whoever this is, right, they may interact here and there throughout the month because it's not really a clean break, but then ultimately, whoever is walked away from, when the person tries to come back around, they're going to say, no, like I'm not gonna do it. I can't take a chance, it's too risky. That's what I see happening. So the tables turn. Okay, I want to look at this Four of Swords. It's releasing and letting go, because that's really what the energy is. 10 of Swords. 10 is like something, a cycle that's come to an end. Guy, get over here. Come here. I don't want him to bump my camera. But that's what it is. 10 of Swords is releasing. Someone saying, like, I don't want to feel this hurt. I don't want to feel this pain. I choose to release it. I choose to let go. I want to move to the next phase. And now this could even be something, maybe it hasn't happened recently. Maybe it's happened a few months ago, or even for some of you, just maybe residual energies that you're holding on to from letting someone take your power from you. There's a big switch that I see coming in November, where whoever gave their power away gets their power back. So it could even represent some of you healing from like past traumas in love, things that have hurt you, maybe even finding forgiveness, putting something past you, really releasing and letting go. All right, because that opens up a lot. That opens up a lot. And what I mean by that is even some things that could be very triggering for you throughout the month. Like you may even get reminded of someone from the past, and being reminded can help you heal. I just feel like there could even be someone that tries to reconcile with you. And for those of you that you know you're already in this energy where things are like highs and lows and it's rocky. I see a separation, but then again, everything that I explained about how it's not necessarily a clean break. Maybe it's to get someone to see their own worth, or like get them to take their power back, because that's what will happen. The tables turn in a major way. Who was ever pushed away, they're like accepting it. They get into a very grounded and confident energy. They get their confidence back in ways that they never had it. And like from that point, you see where it's the infinity over the magician's head, because from that point on, there's major lessons that are learned, and they're never going to let their power get taken from them again. They're going to really use these lessons and carry with them to the next phase in their love life, other areas of their life, and it's forever. Like once this person, they come into their own. That's what I should say. They come into their own. Okay, Scorpio, so I feel like your reading is really, really positive, because I do feel like for most of you, you are on the side of taking your power back, gaining your confidence back, coming into your own. But I will say this, if it's important that you avoid like split decisions, because it can be dire and it can have consequences that you can't change the outcome of it. I hope that makes sense. Okay, you guys, that's what I can see coming in. Wow, Scorpio, a very interesting reading for you guys. Very interesting reading about like what you'll gain out of all of this. Okay, that's what I see coming through. Let me know what's going on with you guys, and if someone has like recently broken up with you or tried to come back into your life, because I see that happening, but I see you being much stronger even than you ever thought you could be. All right, you guys, that's what I see coming in for November. I send you much love and light, Scorpio. All right, you guys, thank you so much for sticking around and watching the whole reading. I really appreciate it. And I just want to give a big thank you again to Keen for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to check out the link in the description. I love you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next reading.